Means you have an opportunity to tell city leaders your thoughts on a very long list of projects. Now, City Manager Michael Spurgeon joins us live now to tell us more. Thank you for joining us, Michael.
April, how you doing? It's good to talk to you.
You too, always. So how are these meetings going?
Well, actually, I couldn't, on behalf of the mayor and council, I couldn't be more excited to share that we had our first meeting last week, and we had over 70 residents that came out from 6:30 to 8:30 and actually participated in all the different stations for the various propositions that could be on the bond package on April 7th. It's hard to believe that we're only 8 months away from the actual vote. So we're excited, and we're hoping that we're going to have another great turnout tomorrow night for our second of our third bond package. And the whole purpose of these public forums is just another way for the residents to provide input on what their priorities are for the various projects and the different propositions, whether it's transportation, parks, public safety, city facilities. They're going to get a chance to weigh in terms of what they think are the priorities for the city council to know what those priorities are a little bit later this year.
And the time is now, because every time there are public meetings like this, we try and get the word out. There's public meetings, go share your opinion, and then some people miss it. And then afterwards they say, why didn't they have public meetings so we could have shared what we thought we wanted for the community? So you want people to show up, right?
Oh, we certainly do. I mean, Broken Arrows have a long-standing history of passing bond packages. And it's really all about one goal: maintaining and creating a great quality of life for our citizens. And you have to do that periodically by going and rebuilding and maintaining your infrastructure, and then offering the amenities that your community wants to maintain a great quality of life. And Broken Arrow has a history of over 40 years of supporting bond packages. And, I believe that's a major contributor to why we're considered one of the best places to live in the state of Oklahoma and the entire country, is because of the citizens. And so we have no concerns about our citizens. We know they're going to show up and they're going to participate. It was really cool last week to see so many little lime green stickers all over the various projects people thought were important. And so we're expecting another really good turnout. And it is very important because we've narrowed this down to just a little bit over $600 million worth of projects. However, in order for the propositions related to property taxes to keep that property tax rate the same, we have to keep the dollar amount at $400 million. So those priorities is really what we want to hear from the citizens when they look at this laundry list of projects. What's important to them, and council is going to see that information sometime in October and November, because they've got to go through the painstaking process of making those determinations about what will make the package and unfortunately may not make it. And so we hope everybody comes out and then really just gives us their input tomorrow night and then later this month. Okay,
now there's a lot of important things on this list, but I tell you the one thing that kind of jumps out at me is the Keep Broken Arrow Beautiful. Does that include like landscaping and things? I want my community to be pleasing to the eye.
Well, I think you'll understand this. I call it the armor all on the tires. And it's like when you go to the car wash and you wash your car and it looks beautiful, but a lot of things first people see is how shiny the tires are. And, and obviously asphalt and concrete is always going to drive your bond package. But to answer your question, yes, there are a lot of quality of life amenities. I mean, we're looking at possibly upgrading 6 intersections in the community. If we do, we'll add basically the brick accent and do some other things, the beautification. You look at what the voters approved in 2018, the new signage that comes into the community. I mean, we want people to know when they're in Broken Arrow, and you got to find the right balance, because obviously maintaining public safety, transportation, city facilities, those have to dominate your package because of the basics that help us maintain that great quality of life. But I fully anticipate there's going to be in the projects, there's going to be improvements that are going to distinguish Broken Arrow from every other community. And our residents, like I said, we got to find the right balance. The porridge is just right, so to speak. But I feel really good that we're going to have those quality of life projects that actually help enhance the improvements to make sure that people know when you're in Broken Arrow, because we're setting ourselves apart by actually making that commitment to do those projects and actually spend a little bit more to make sure that people know that they're in our community. And I think that's what Broken Arrows want.
All right, thank you. And tell us quickly again when and where the meeting is tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, Wednesday, it'll be September 3rd. It's going to be at the Broken Arrow High School's Event Center from 6:30 to 8:30. It's a Department of Transportation style forum. Mayor Wimpy, or actually the vice mayor, will have a few words to say tomorrow night. Then I'll give a short presentation about the history of our bond package, why we're here, and then it's going to be everybody's just going to go to the different proposition stations. And I encourage everybody to come out because we're looking at a possible partnership with the Tulsa County City Library to help contribute to their new South Broken Arrow Library, which so far has scored very, very well in our surveys, and then a lot of other projects, April. So I just encourage everybody to come out and give us their opinion, and there'll be one more later this month, which I'm sure Skylar and I'll have a chance to talk about.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Michael.